So I remember doing extra for like years. For a couple of years, I would do extra work, and that shit's the worst because like the beginning you don't know. You bring a book,
Right.
Bring a fucking book with you. You know what I mean?
But first of all, did you got like a union ready when you started what is it, background job?
Did I do what? Sorry.
Did you already got like a union?
When I started doing background?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so you got
I
paid like a
I was
$15.
totally non-union.
So you only get paid like $15.
No. Like all day extra, it was still 200.
200.
Yeah.
Also like a total pay is 200 for a whole day.
Yeah,
Doesn't
and then you
matter.
pay. I used to ML Talent is the fucking agency in Toronto, and you pay them their $30. You make $170, but you're there 12 hours.
Oh, that makes sense.
You're there all day. That's the problem with extra. Is like you're literally like a slave.
But if you're union, you get paid $28. You know that.
If you union, you get paid a little more, and you eat a little better.
Yeah, a little
But
better.
still, it's like this work of like
Dried out.
what?
Your brain is dried out.
It's like imagine showing up at 7 a.m. and they tell you when you can leave. It could be 7 p.m. It could be 12, and the people that are in the because there's remember being an extra. All the people around you, they're like the extras. They've been doing extra stuff for years.
Yeah.
They're like the extra mentality, right?
Yeah.
So if you're there 12 hours, and they're like, okay, we're gonna need people to stay till like 12. They're all like overtime. Like it's like I want to get the fuck out of here.
I got out of it, bro.
I was like, fuck. Oh, they're like, oh, yeah, now they're paying this. Like, the people will give all of the time in their lives for
Did you
money.
see that? All the eyes of the people was like became a dollar sign.
Oh, exactly. Right when they're like, who can stay till 12? It's
Yeah.
like, it's like, I want to leave.
Give me all the money, please.
I'm like 5 hours into it. I'm like, can I sign something to take half the money and leave now? Can I just leave now? You guys can keep half, you know? Bro, yeah, people don't realize it's like a refugee camp. Yeah. They put folding chairs, 10 folding chairs, and you just sit there and no one comes sees you. And then when time for food is there, you get in a long line like Syria. you remember? Do you remember this shit?
Check out
and
the
you just
jail.
stand there with the long line.
It's a jail.
Yeah.
And always the holding area is a one big room, and then you put everybody
Children,
inside.
adults, someone is having a diabetic thing.
All together.
No one is communicating
Yeah.
anything. It's like literally a refugee camp. I'm like, that's back in
Only
the day.
difference that you can do something, whatever you want, with the things that you brought into a room, like books or something.
The only good thing is, you pull out your laptop. Later on,
Only after 2 hours, I dried out.
later on, I got way better with it. Near the end, when I was also booking some stuff on set,
Right.
like twice a year, I book a commercial, and then I need money, so I'll do extra.
Right.
I bring my laptop. I would be editing Immigrant section clips on the laptop
Okay.
because I know the game now.
That's
I
it.
know 10 hours downtime.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to read. I'm going to fuck around a little bit with
Exactly.
the people. And then the people, they always talk about other sets they do. They're like, I was on American Gods. And they needed a guy. I worked 40 hours in 2 days.
As a
I got paid
background.
three times overtime. It's like, everyone's like, damn, 3 times overtime. You know what I mean? Remember?
As a background, right?
There's one master extra guy who's just always standing there. You guys think I was in Vancouver one time doing extra and Keanu Reeves hurt his ankle, and you know there's
His
always
career,
telling stories like
always more than 10 years.
Yeah.
It's a fermented bread, bro. Smell like background money.
yeah, right. Just like it's got like a tattoo that says "extra life" or something.
Yeah. That's so funny, man. Oh my god.
I'm so happy to be done with that life, dude.
Yeah.
So
you have to. You can experience it, but
you
at
have
some
to
point,
as an actor.
Yeah.
you have to.
Otherwise, someday when you're like lack of money,
Yeah.
you're gonna think about should I have done that or should I do?
Yeah.
But if you experience already in
You're
the
like, no,
beginning
no.
of your career, you're gonna done with it because you know what it takes to be a real good comedian or actor, and then the BG doesn't bring you anything. It's
Nothing.
like kind of
Zero.
Like,
It's just time.
Even
It's
the-
just, hey, who wants to exchange 12 hours for $200? That's what it is. There's no skill. Put this thing on. You don't say a line. You can't say a line because if you say a line, then your principal and they have to pay you more.
Exactly.
So they specifically make sure you don't say anything.
try their best.
Yes. No talking. Okay. No talking. One time, dude. Did I ever tell you this? Do you know the show American Gods?
Yeah.
It films in Toronto.
Okay.
It's like a show with like in the slavery days, and I went as a background for 2 days as a slave. Like they gave me the ripped up clothes. It was
Typical.
a big room of all these. extras were all slaves.
Okay.
Right? And like everyone working on the set was white. Okay. So and it would be like the set was a cotton field.
So you were like a one big black slave out of that whole like white crowd.
No. I'm in a room full of 50 black people. We're all dressed as slaves on Instagram in the holding area. PG holding. We're all dressed as slaves. One guy, they put makeup on his back so it looks like he has whip marks. He's just on Instagram. His back looks like he got whipped like crazy.
All right.
And then the white coordinator comes in. Okay, we need 4 more. We need 4. And then they're looking for 4 slaves for this scene. So weird, bro. And at one point, coordinator comes in and goes, can anybody here cry on cue? Okay. And then the old black man in the back, he goes like this. Sounds like a special talent to me. And they go, okay. And then they leave. They're like, and they leave. He's like, I'm not crying for free. Fuck that.
Bro.
Because special talent is more money, right?
Yeah. That could be a like most passionate slave in the slave history, I guess.
Like the extra world was I'm so happy to be out of that
But
shit.
could that be like a